Many people suffer in silence, and signs of distress can go unnoticed. However, recognizing these signs can save lives. So some warning signs to look out for can include the person becoming more withdrawn or more silent, sudden changes in mood. There may be explicit expressions of hopelessness or a general absence of hope, a lack of talking about tomorrow or the future. Maybe even being open about the desire to take their own life, but dressed up as humor. Has this person started to give away or sell their possessions? A sense that someone feels trapped by their circumstances is also quite an important indicator. And we have to think that the look of somebody who's looking to end their own life may not be a depressed, you may not express themselves in a depressed way. They may look happy, there may be joy, because they may have found a solution to the problems. So if there's suddenly a sudden change in behavior or in mood, that can also be an indicator. So something else to look out for is perhaps this person is not finding the joy in the things that they previously loved. There's also increased risk-taking behaviors or substance use. Sometimes as a way of coping with experiences of racism or financial pressures. There may be a sudden loss of interest in family, faith, education, or community activities. There can be a real sense of disconnection. Disconnecting from those close, disconnecting from themselves and from reality. And if you start to notice these things, be aware, you have a sense about people. Is this how they usually are? So these are clues that someone may want to end their own life. And it can show up as passive suicidal ideation. This is where there are maybe thoughts of death, but no intent to act. So these can show up as thoughts of, wishing to, I wish I never wake up again. Or it would be easier if I weren't here. The difference to active suicidal ideation is that there's no plan or method. However, if a person continues to think this way for a prolonged period of time, this can move from the passive stage into a planning stage. We'll be listing resources in the description below, but please remember that you are not alone.
Healing shouldn't rely on donations, but it does make it possible. You can help with a donation by clicking the link below. You can also support us by subscribing to our channel.